from the home of Big Blue Nation. This is BBN Gameday, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome into BBN Gameday. I'm Mary Jo Perino.
And I'm Christy Thomas. On today's episode, we're going to get you ready for the last football game of the season. Hard to believe.
I know. We'll talk about some of the seniors who will be playing their last home game. And of course, it's that beautiful time of year when football and basketball are both going on, so we get to talk hoops too. But let's start with football because today is senior night for the Cats. And up top, we should say that any of these seniors could, in theory, Christy, come back for another year since the NCAA has granted all Division I athletes that extra year because of COVID. Mark Stoops said he'll have some of those conversations with his players next week, but tonight will likely be Terry Wilson's final game inside Kroger Field. Coach Stoops talks about what he believes Wilson's legacy should be.
He did everything he could for this program. You know, he's a young man that helped us win 10 games. That there's no taking that away from him. You know, he's a guy that laid it all out on the line for his team each and every week. None of us are perfect. That's a hard position to play. He came back from a very serious injury, and he gave it everything he has, and I greatly appreciate that.
Christy, Terry won in the Swamp, won at Tennessee, won at Louisville, won a bowl game, and he has done it all with the utmost class and likability, and how anyone cannot root for this guy is beyond me.
It is 100% something that I got on a soapbox about last week, Mary Jo, during Countdown to Kickoff on the radio, saying I'm not sure how grown people, how grown human beings get on the internet and get on social media and dog a kid who has done everything right. Yeah. Everything he has done it the right way and tried so very hard to do all the right things for this program. And all he's done is win games. I mean, quite honestly, that's all he's done is win games. So my hope is that, and what I think about that as well too, is that his legacy is going to have to be a couple of years down the road before we really know exactly what, or we have that kind of or level of respect for what his game really did here. So also likely the last game for several members of the Big Blue Wall. This group has been one of the best offensive lines in UK football history, and they've been through so much this year with Coach John Schlarman's passing and have continued to be rock solid. Coach Stoops says he's really going to miss these guys.
Luke, Drake, and Landon, you know, and Darian. You know, I hope Darian comes back for another year. Those three guys and Darian, they've been rock solid for many years and have meant an awful lot to the program. You cannot ask for better young men than the three guys you just mentioned there, and again with Darian. Just incredible people, great leaders, very appreciative of them.
Great group of guys that have laid the groundwork for something very, very special in years to come for this offensive line.
So I'm going to remember this class, Christy, mostly for the guys that are from Kentucky, right? Landon Young, Drake Jackson. These kids have bled blue, and they have, you mentioned Terry doing it the right way. I mean, these guys have all been great, and then losing their coach. Just hats off to them.
Yep, absolutely. Well, as for the game itself, South Carolina's program has been decimated by injuries and opt-outs after the firing of Will Muschamp earlier this year. That includes 3 starters in their secondary, headlined by projected first-round pick J.C. Horn. The Gamecocks still have some bright spots on offense, though. Running back Kevin Harris leads the SEC in rushing. Freshman quarterback Luke Doty played well against Georgia last week in his first career start.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it, though. I think South Carolina is a dumpster fire train wreck, so I'm hoping that we can show them up today.
I think so.
Now let's get a look at today's game day forecast.
UK Sports Network Chief Meteorologist Bill Meck is here. Bill, I'll tell you what, Gamecocks QB Luke Doty said this week that he's never seen snow before. So what about today? Will we get it today?
No, we don't have to worry about that. But what we will have to deal with is the cold. Now, speaking as somebody who grew up in the Big 8 or went to school in the Big 8, this is okay. This is what we would see back in like the late games in November. So you all are getting a taste of some cold here. But for the SEC, this is not how it's supposed to be. Welcome to December night football, when temperatures will be in the mid-30s. That is cold. It will do nothing except get colder through the night. The thing to look forward to at the end of the game is the Victory Hot Chocolate with temperatures in the low 30s. So be prepared, lots of layers, be excited, and enjoy the cold and the victory.
I'll actually take it because I got a little bit worried that we were going to have to be pushed back into January, and I was really, really worried about that.
Listen, this will be one of those games where you're glad you have a mask on.
Yeah, that's right.
It will keep you warmer.
That's right.
We can't have an episode of BBN Game Day in December and not talk about Kentucky basketball. The team lost to Kansas on Tuesday in a frustrating game. The Cats will have a chance to totally redeem themselves tomorrow against an 0-2 Georgia Tech team. And Christy, this team has to dominate because Georgia Tech is not good.
Well, they gave up a 13-point lead. You can't have that, right? And then Jalen Wilson, they had no answer for him in the second half. 21 of his 23 points. Got to get stuff like that corrected, no doubt about that. Well, the women's team, they had a good week. They improved to 3-0 on the season and finally got to see Ryan Howard play after a 2-game suspension. She was a little rusty in her first game back. She shot just 3 of 14 from the floor, missed all 7 of her 3-point attempts. That won't happen again. She's a very good 3-point shooter. The team still pulled out a 60-49 win over Kansas. And I'll tell you what, the player that has emerged in her absence was Dreonna Edwards, 2 back-to-back double-doubles. She is really a force to be reckoned with. She's a little undersized in that post, but she is physical, she's athletic, and she can shoot. So a lot of things that we got to see her do, real versatile in her game.
And her heart, my goodness,
Plays
like
hard.
she does not stop. Her motor keeps going.
Yes.
So that is great to see. All right, coming up next on BBN Game Day, we're going to circle back to the football team and Senior Day.
Mary Jo will talk with a key member of the Big Blue Wall who's a homegrown talent. That's next.
Tune in to the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff show with Christy Thomas and former Wildcats Jeremy Jarman and Dusty Bonner. 2 hours before kickoff on UK Sports Network radio affiliates and the UK Athletics app. BBN Game Day, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment. Sponsored by Central Bank, Coca-Cola, Kroger, Papa John's, and Toyota.
With roots dating back to 1946, Central Bank remains a community bank dedicated to serving the people and businesses of Kentucky. We're here, as always, with customer service and support, as well as online and mobile banking services available 24 hours a day. For the latest information about your options for banking services and resources, visit us at centralbank.com. Central Bank, central to you. Member FDIC.
'Twas the holiday season, and as is often the case, magic was found in an unlikely place. Molly tried her best to make introductions. Dad couldn't see past his grown-up assumptions. But thanks to fresh ham and warm apple pie, Dad was finally able to see with fresh eyes. May the magic of fresh food never be over. Happy holidays to all from your friends here at Kroger.
Sticky notes are part of our daily lives. And people have found some pretty creative uses for them. As Kentucky's insurance company, we appreciate the resourcefulness and the fact that billions of sticky notes are made each year right here in the Commonwealth. And we think that's something Kentuckians find pretty noteworthy. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
You're watching BBN Game Day, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
We've talked about the football team's seniors and how much they've meant to this program, especially those on the Big Blue Wall. Mary Jo caught up with one of the anchors of that group this week, Kentucky's own Drake Jackson.
Well, we are 9 games into the 10-game SEC season. Just kind of reflect on what this year has been like. You guys have gone through more adversity than most teams face, not only coronavirus, but losing Coach Schlarman, Chris Oates, one of your teammates battling a serious medical condition. You guys have been through it this year. How are you guys doing?
We're lucky to play football, the game we love. Back in the spring when spring practice was canceled, we were all starting to worry about whether or not we'd be able to play this season. And for us seniors, this was our last go around. And we're just really blessed we're able to get that chance to play. Our staff has done an amazing job keeping our safety first, and everybody involved has done an outstanding job. Credit to the players as well for staying safe, staying away from the virus, keeping distant here at the facility. I know that we haven't had one game canceled all season, and I doubt we will. So with all the adversity we went through, we were just lucky and very blessed to be able to do what we love, because we very easily could have not had this opportunity.
I know the last two games certainly haven't gone as you guys would have liked. Alabama and Florida are two tough teams, two Heisman contending quarterbacks. You finish up with South Carolina. This is your chance to really go out and show something one last time. How much do you want to get out there Saturday and just dominate?
We just want to play our style of football, and we are a physical team. And yeah, you're right. The Florida and Alabama, those are two teams that are going to play in the SEC championship game, most likely, and compete for a national championship spot. But really, where we are with this program, we want to go out there and fight and not lay down. And you saw us do that. We were undermanned, but we didn't want to throw in the towel. We're going to go out there and play with who we have. And it's great for the future of this program to get those guys in there. I couldn't be more excited to see what these guys have in store the next couple of years. There's a lot of good young talent, and it's been a brutal season for all of us. And Coach Stoops stresses, hey, no, there's only a handful of teams that have very good winning percentages right now. And you just see how competitive this league is. They were fun. It was fun going to play at Alabama, fun to go play at Florida. But I'm excited for Senior Day to be our last game against a South Carolina team that we know we're going to compete with, and we have a chance to win. So we're excited to close out that way and do it for Chris, do it for Coach Slar.
Drake, quickly, one last question. What has playing at Kentucky meant to you?
How long is this segment? Because I could go on and on about that. The 5 years it's been since I enrolled back in January of 2016, the years of recruiting that I went through before that, where I knew I was coming here. It's a little overwhelming, to answer your question, to think about how fast it flew by. You're going to make me tear up a little bit if I keep talking about it, but there's just so many people, so many memories, so many games, practices, really, I mean, on the field, off the field, that I can remember, that I'll always cherish. And I met my best friends here. My family was welcome. And I couldn't say enough about Coach Stoops, Coach Schlarman, and my teammates here, and really a lot of other people that made this place special and made me not regret my decision to come here over all those other schools. I don't care if we won 0 games during my time here or won every game. It was very much an incredible experience, and I don't regret a single second of it. And I hate that it's over. And I wish that on senior night, Coach Schlarman was there. I could have given him a hug, told him I loved him, but I know he'll be up there watching.
Well, we've loved watching you, Drake. Good luck one more time, at least one more time on Saturday. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
I have to believe the sky is the limit for Drake Jackson. Well, coming up next, we'll lighten things up a bit and take a look back at some of the bloopers caused by a year filled with the dreaded Zoom calls. Everyone can relate to that. We'll be right back.
Watch the UK Healthcare Mark Stoops Show, hosted by the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach, Mondays at 6 p.m. on UK Sports Network affiliates and on the Kentucky Football Facebook page. Call in or submit your questions on Facebook and Twitter.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Before the victory, there's this. The first step. You dig in. Work hard, win or lose, try again. Those are big. But it all starts with that first step. And to get there, we come here to the University of Kentucky, where every moment and every victory is wildly possible.
You're watching BBN Gameday, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Okay, so it's 2020. Mary Jo, that's what I say about everything. Anytime something goes wrong, I just say it's 2020. We've had to get used to Zoom, but that doesn't mean it gets any easier.
Listen, no one is safe from technical issues this year, not even us, and definitely not the UK coaches and players. Take a look.
I definitely think. Whoops. Hold on, guys.
Can you hear us all right?
Got to turn it up a little bit.
Looks like you lost some lights there.
That's a standard protocol for us.
Well,
see you guys next week.
All right, thanks, Tom.
All right,
Stick
you're
around.
watching BBN tonight.
Yes, you are.
I imagine your hair looks really bad. Is that why you don't have a picture?
What? Why are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Oh, you don't see the Vikings thing?
Oh no, I was looking at your face because you had like this grin on your face, and I thought you were frozen for a second. I was like, what on earth?
Oh, I think you're on mute.
Your background is probably the best one, I think, of everyone that I'm seeing on this call. So that's a credit to you.
You covering the mic? I can't hear you.
Can you hear us better now? Is that good?
No.
No?
Okay.
Good defensively, and that just went off, Tony. I don't know if they could hear me or not, but it's off. It's back.
Guys, you got to figure out a better way of doing this because this ain't working. So somebody needs to be. I can't hear. It's echoing if it's there, so you can't do it that way.
Can't hear you.
Go ahead.
You say what?
So, what did you ask me? Oh, fans.
Didn't unmute. Hang on a second. Okay, Daryl, go ahead.
Is that on his end or our end? His end?
And him being a starting quarterback as a sophomore and leading us, I'm off there. I don't know if the whole TV went off.
I'm good if you're good.
You
ready
talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I'm good.
Okay.
I guess I'm good. I don't know.
Oh, I think you're muted.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tony, am I still on? Everything went out.
I can hear someone talking.
Well, Olivier Sarr and Jacob Toppin.
I do too. They're recording the actual show on the Zoom too, but they need to mute it.
I'm glad because every day I think I got a call or somebody asking me, when is it?
You're just getting a sneak peek at tonight's show. It's not even airing until tonight.
Vito Tisdale, Joe Williams, Jalen Geiger. Very exciting. Can we redo that? I got a gnat or something.
We'll just cover that up with video.
Coach, can you see us? You can't hear us.
Oh, Jesse, you're muted.
Hey, Darren.
Can you hear them, Devin? I'm sorry. Are you hearing someone other than me?
Yeah. No, not anymore.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Maybe I'll give you just a minute to sanitize this. Guys, if you do got questions for Davion, you can go ahead and start using that raise hands feature.
Hang on, we're trying to adjust something audio-wise.
Some people, sorry about that. The TV just went black and, and I lost everything. Yeah.
Put the output up, right?
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My TV went completely out there.
More to come here on BBN.
Thanks, Mike. Stay with us. You're watching BBN Tonight.
What do you say?
Any better now? Can you hear us better? Still soft?
Can you say that again?
Had a little technical malfunction there.
Hang on. Do I need to repeat anything?
You're good.
That's tough. Technology.
Yeah, Tony, right?
Right.
You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I cut out. Okay. There's always a little bit of technical issues here.
Oh, Mark Stoops will care less if he ever does another Zoom in the history of ever.
Well, he wants everyone on mute from here on out.
The TV went out. The football seniors are ready to take the field one final time at Kroger Field.
A little tribute to them is next.
When you shoot the zesty burger sauce rapids on this new double cheeseburger papadilla, oh, you're gonna wanna capsize in that chunderdome of meat, cheese, and pickles. The new double cheeseburger papadilla and the return of double cheeseburger pizza, Papa John's.
Happy birthday to you! Kentucky Farm Bureau has been insuring folks for more than 75 years. So, we know Kentucky. Case in point, we know the happy birthday song was written by a pair of Kentucky sisters. The whole song lasts only about 15 seconds. Yeah, good thing. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
If you thought you saw the last of double cheeseburger pizza, think again, because it's back at Papa John's again. Get a large double cheeseburger pizza for just $12. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
You're watching BBN Gameday, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back to our Senior Day edition of BBN Game Day. That is because several Wildcats will be playing their final game at Kroger Field tonight. Don't be sad, get hype.
Say how much I respect and appreciate our seniors. They've been very instrumental in helping us win a lot of football games over the past several years.
Got him. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a run by A.J. Rose. Man out there. Oh, my goodness. Kentucky! It's Josh Ali to tie the game. Throws, it's intercepted by Kentucky. He's got it. Pulled away. He's going in. And Wilson goes in. Terry, touchdown, Kentucky.
Yes, I'm hyped, but I'm also really sad. It's okay to be sad because we're going to miss those guys. More BBN Game Day after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
'Twas the holiday season, and as is often the case, magic was found in an unlikely place. Molly tried her best to make introductions. Dad couldn't see past his grown-up assumptions. But thanks to fresh ham and warm apple pie, Dad was finally able to see with fresh eyes. May the magic of fresh food never be over. Happy holidays to all from your friends here at Kroger.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, let's go in.
Toyotathon is on. 'Tis the season for great year-end deals.
During Toyotathon, you can lease an adventurous new 21 RAV4 LE for just $199 a month, or you can get $1,250 customer cash on RAV4.
Don't miss out. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
You know, not a ton of bright spots from the Kansas game, but Isaiah Jackson was, and his 8 blocks will qualify for our Coke Play of the week. It had been a while since I'd seen a guy in a Kentucky jersey get 8 blocks in a game, and that was fun to watch.
2013, as a matter of fact. Willie Cauley-Stein had 9 back in 2013, but this guy's averaging 10 rebounds per game, so I love his length and his athleticism. He can change the game in the paint, so I think that's going to bode well for the Cats as we look forward here.
All right, thank you for joining us on this episode of BBN Game Day.
We'll see you again next week. Until then, go Big Blue.
BBN Game Day, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment. Sponsored by Central Bank, Coca-Cola, Kroger, Papa John's, and Toyota.